won the season series against Toronto with a record of 2-1. LeBron James, explosive.
To LeBron James, bad things happen.
Ibaka puts it on the deck, knocked away by James. Out of bounds. You name the top 8 above him?
There's no time, 10 on the clock.
The cut by Thompson, over Pirtle. Tristan Thompson. James with a head of steam. He fakes out Ibaka, fakes out Anunoby, and scores on the interior. DeRozan now with 9 points. James looks for an opening on Anunoby, fades, connects.
Set well behind the three-point line and drills another.
Miles, a former Cavalier. James spins and scores. Toronto. LeBron has 5 assists for the Cavaliers. Siakam gets switched on him. No match. The crank. LeBron James. Lowry. Ball is tipped and stolen by LeBron James. Cavaliers off and running. Whips it cross court. J.R. Smith a 3. 53-49 Toronto. Lob it up. Green. What a play. Jeff Green. James peeks at the clock. 6 to shoot. 2 minutes gone by in the third. James jab step and a J. A long 2-pointer for LeBron James. 12-4 run to start the third quarter for Toronto. Out of the timeout, James. Step back over Anunoby. 80-69 Toronto. James, the spin to the rim. 6 points in 20 minutes. 100-96 Toronto. James lines up a 3. Count it! Shot clock winding down. Love knocked away by DeRozan. DeRozan on the move. Smith there defensively. DeRozan swallowed by James. Love tracks it down, but he's on the sideline.
Roll small. We're going to do it with Corver.
James drives in and scores. Going to the hole. 105-103. Backing in on Anunoby. James with 10 to shoot. The fadeaway for the tie. Yes! LeBron James knocks it down. 105-105. Equalizer. Crunch time. Regulation. James goes behind the back. Corver, 1 dribble, a 3. Count it. Kyle Korver, a triple to play in overtime. Korver bounces for James. Extra feed. Smith lets it fly. It's a 3. J.R. Smith on target.
What he had to do is take one more bounce and he had a layup.
Nice pass by LeBron James to a cutting Kyle Korver. LeBron James up court for the Cavaliers. Working against Anunoby, put up the left-hand layup and makes the tough shot off glass, and he's on the block. One of the tweaks and adjustments Ty Lue is making. LeBron lobbed it up for Thompson, and Thompson still has that Midas touch, gets his first field goal. Self signing a training camp guarantee with them, and subsequent to that, a guaranteed contract. Jeff Green from downtown. 8-point lead for the Cavaliers. LeBron with 4 points. Boy, it looked like he got hit by Pirtle, but went right through him for the bucket.
Average, and in the first round of the playoffs, he backed it up by shooting 50%.
LeBron James takes out his do-it-yourself kit and gets the layup. Biggest lead of the ball game so far for the Raptors at 9. Love with a nice cut. LeBron found him for the layup.
Now that is his 15th point. That time he tried to go through the man. Well, we know you got to go through the hole. Okay?
Nobody wants 270 pounds on top of them like that. As Kevin Love continues to show well here in the first half. James with 10 points and 6 assists. Back to James.
Oh, nice move.
Right down Main Street for the easy bucket.
Great pass. Now what he does not want to do is pick up a foul outside here.
James spins and goes off glass. LeBron James now with 14. 6 seconds to go. LeBron with the pull-up. Got it from the top of the key. James with 16.
He has 20 assists and only 2 turnovers. Up right on the money.
How about 21 assists?
How about that?
LeBron and J.R. Smith for the bucket. On with the rebound. Serge Ibaka 0 for 5 from the field. Just 2 points. Anunoby Watch LeBron shoot that right over him. Larry Johnson, former Charlotte player, and Nick. James on the drive, and one over C.J. Miles. As
Like
LeBron says, get off me.
Hey, LeBron hits him with a pass.
Incredible vision. DeRozan blocked by Love. And here's LeBron. Got in the air, found Hill for the layup. And the Cavaliers with their biggest lead of the ball game.
All-around game. Now, you got to wear this out if they're not going to double team.
They are just milking Kevin Love. Great bounce pass to LeBron. He paid it back to LeBron.
While Siakam turned his head, he just had a great corner, and so does this guy. I'm moving without the ball. Siakam.
LeBron with the rebound and on the run. Cavaliers spin.
Nice.
Bucket. LeBron and the Cavaliers with their biggest lead of the night. James. Fadeaway. That's the shot that he made near the end of regulation over Anunoby. Working against Siakam. And that three is good. He is feeling it right now.
Out the ball, and then also screening, doing good screens, and then the one-on-one play right here.
One-on-one.
James and Love throughout this quarter have just been outstanding.
Rusty, didn't he, in his comeback?
Well, the other night, like I told you, I took him 2 shots to make the shot from the tunnel.
Oh, LeBron!
Oh, boy.
That thing was in the air so long, it should have had a movie on it.
Very few guys can drift that far.
He is in full rhythm right now. Backing down Lowry. Heat check. Still sizzling. LeBron James tearing up Toronto.
Him up, and you're not going to double team him. Come on, he's going to have his way here.
LeBron fades away over Siakam. He's hotter than fish grease.
Clear out, no double team, leaving Siakam on an island with LeBron. See the fadeaway.
LeBron coming off the Thompson screen. Fadeaway. What'd you expect weeks earlier this year with a broken hand? LeBron backing down DeRozan. There's that fadeaway, and it's butter. It's smooth. 4 on the shot clock for LeBron James.
Hold on.
We're speechless, Hubie Brown.
No. The distance on the fadeaway.
That is an unguardable. Valanciunas trying to chase Love outside, and James inside off the great feed from Kevin Love. Great pass by Lowry. Love with the block. James, reverse time. Green cut on the baseline. Now a Thompson screen. Good hesitation by LeBron, and muscled it in with the left hand over Ibaka. 10 on the clock for James. Ball fake, pump fake, bucket, LeBron James.
Inside of 6 feet.
His teammates have learned to play with him a lot more.
There it is again.
And step through and one. Putting some muscle in his hustle.
Came in here, making 6 out of 12 and shooting 50%. What a great move.
LeBron with a nice spin move over the rookie.
Turnover, right.
For the Raptors here in the first half, under 3 minutes to go. LeBron threads the needle. Korver inside with the layup.
Well, once again, a backdoor on the baseline.
Not just him, the guys that have been here before, but some of the new players, and it's showing. Partially blocked by James out in the open court. Getting downhill. It's happening again to the Raptors at the closing of the quarters. Back out to Love. Great find by James. And another dime to Kevin Love.
Well, people are appreciative because naturally you're watching good team play.
Wow, wide open Jeff Green.
Anytime that your 2 stars are 3 for 14 and you have 11 turnovers, the rest of the team shooting 38%. Now,
James downhill.
Look out.
5-point game.
You got to clear out here.
James inside, gets it to fall.
Once again, off the dribble.
LeBron.
He's
got a mismatch here.
He sure does.
Takes Lowry right inside and punishes the Raptors. Anunoby, the rookie. 1 dribble pull-up, LeBron, butter.
I'll tell you,
7-point lead for the Cavaliers. Green, and now Miles onto LeBron. Step back 3. Got it! Anunoby gets back to him. Hill, good two-man game again here.
Now look, that's why LeBron is LeBron.
Korver, a little two-man game.
Well, see, that's the switch they want.
James to the basket and one! LeBron James!
Yeah, they're getting that every time now. Time and time again in the first half. And here, once you can't give him an alley. You can't give him the alley layup.
They clear out the side for LeBron. Now he's going to walk down Miles. A tough fadeaway.
Oh.
Who said it was tough?
Every television station had that fadeaway from game 2.
James,
here it is. See, it's under
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Good night, Cleveland. That is for you.
Now that was some play. He hasn't taken any off-balance shot. Now as he goes up in the air.
To be our quarterback. DeRozan told me today at shoot-around it was disappointing, but he's not looking back, and today is all that matters.
And DeRozan is on the board, Allie, but so is LeBron James, who answers with a bucket on the interior. James sets up on the outside. Back cut, Korver finishes. Obi. Shot clock at 12. James, the cutter, Smith for 2. Upstairs, Valanciunas, the catch. Rejected by Love. James thought there might be a foul call. Instead, it's Smith. A 3. J.R. Smith has got the hot hand.
Sequence for the Raptors there offensively.
Osman sends it now to James. James, jumper in the circle, and it's good.
Lowry has 6 assists for Toronto and no turnovers. Raptors are 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. James takes it to the rim, and he's in double figure scoring. James to the baseline. Korver waits and puts it in. Lowry bit on the fake.
Yeah, Kyle for the second time.
And the rebound to LeBron. 6 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Looking for another assist. He's got it to Kevin Love. Camping out in the inside. Cavaliers can bring the lead to double figures. James behind the back. Love for 2. LeBron James. Beautiful dish. A 10-0 run. The Raptors running into a LeBrontosaurus.
Defensive team, but they're smart.
Spin dribble, James. Got it. Here's the other thing, too, that's at play.
And some tough minutes for Lucas Nogueira to come in and try to stop this hot Cavs offense.
Off balance and a tough angle for LeBron James. Korver sets the screen on Anunoby. James, oh, that's pretty. Hill, Dortons on the baseline, sets up James for the easy bucket. Vaca left open for a moment, misses it. James. Oh, a dip-de-doo! LeBron James. James with Siakam. James, the fade. Yes. Felt like this could be their year. That things were clicking. James. Oh, impossible angle! LeBron James can do no wrong.
Lowry having to change their games behind the offensive stylings of Nick Nurse, and then adopting a new way to play where you can control and dictate tempo.
Raptors were swept by the Cavaliers last year, Eastern Conference semifinal. James a 3. They'll call it a long 2 for LeBron James. The Cavaliers complete the sweep. It's on to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 4th straight year.